Hello, welcome to my channel today. So the energy of attraction and desire, we're going to get into this conversation. What is it? How do you access it? How do you get it moving through your body? Why does it become dormant sometimes? And you wonder, where is my desire? Where is my attraction, right? Why does that happen? Again, how you're going to access it. And why is it important to really understand this energy so that you can work with it in your life, okay? So my name is Leanna Walden, and I'm a sexual energy healer. I'm an energy reader, and I'm an intimacy and relationship specialist. And desire and attraction are a big part of all of the things that I do, okay? Because these are part of your extension of you that goes to the outside world and enables you to create those things that you desire and attract those things that you attract, right? So how do you cultivate this energy within your body so that you can create what you want, desire what you want, and have these things part of your life, right? Now, I have gone on a long journey of discovering my desire and my attraction, a long journey, but I would say that about almost 30 years ago now is when I first came in contact with this concept. And it was through the Seth readings. I don't know if anybody knows what Seth is. Seth is a being channeled from another consciousness through a woman by the name of Jane Roberts. And Seth had these readings, a book in particular called The Nature of Personal Reality. I'll put that link below to this text because you should get this book if you haven't read it. It's really amazing, dense, great information. It changed my life. It changed my perspective. And I went in reading this book as a big skeptic, not really understanding this concept, not knowing what this was all about, but curious. I'm always curious. I'm an explorer. I'm an experimenter. So I'm open to what's out there. What are possibilities? So I started to read this book, and within the book, there's a lot of exercises that you can do and incorporate in your life so that you can see if it actually works for you. See if what is being channeled through this woman, if this stuff is real for you. And so I did that. I started to experiment, and it worked. It worked very well. It worked surprisingly well. And so it really changed my whole perspective on what energy was all about, what we're composed of, what we are capable of if we change and if we tap into our thoughts and our feelings. So from that point, things unfolded step by step, because then it was just an opening of I was with my ex-husband, let's experiment, let's explore, and our sexuality started to come up, and let's explore that, and that became the next huge phase of our lives, of my life still is a big part of what I talk about and what I am experimenting and exploring within. Sexuality, sexual energy is really a massively important aspect right now, sexual healing, because it's just been repressed and dormant for so long. And the repercussions of that are coming up with things that are happening in the world for the things happening in the world for women and happening in the United States with the abortion issue, not allowing individuals to claim their own bodies, to make decisions for their own bodies. So that's a massive one, and it's very much shrouded by this very low level of healing within the sexual. If we were empowered beings, all of us, every single person, men and women, we were empowered sexually. If we understood how important the body was to each individual and that expression of that body of each individual was, then we wouldn't make up these ridiculous rules. So, yeah, it's my mission to really focus now on this sexual healing aspect. And I wanted to talk about attraction and desire because they are connected to your sexual healing, all right? We're not going to we'll probably get into some sexual healing aspects, but let's get into the attraction and desire, this energy that sits in our bodies. And so first of all, where do you think this energy sits in your body? Where do you think it resides? You can put a note in the comments if you want, just to give some feedback, to start talking, to create some interaction. But it's an energy that really builds from your base chakras, okay? From your base, from your body, the base of your body here. This is your attraction and desire energy. It's when you know, if you feel attracted to somebody, if you feel attracted to something, you feel it in your sort of solar plexus area. It's this, oh wow, I'm so excited, you know, the butterflies in the stomach. I really like this, or I'm really attracted to that individual. Really, something about them is really getting me excited, right? It's like all in the base chakra energies. And why does this happen? Why do you get this feelings of desire or attraction to somebody or something, you know, desire to do something, the desire to create something? Because it's usually something that's very new that comes into your sphere, into your creative being, into your thought process, into your body. If it's a thing of some sort, or if it's a person, it's something new, that maybe a new kind of person that comes in that you had not expected, or maybe your partner does something very different and very new. It's this energy that's unexpected that really attracts the desire and the attraction energy. It's kind of a naughty energy, right? It's a naughty energy, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a very you know, curious, fun, excited, you know, want something unusual to take place, kind of a feeling, right? And when it does, it's again this lower energy coming from the base here of like, oh wow, I'm excited and I'm scared at the same time. I'm really titillated and I'm nervous about this, you know? So that kind of energy is the desire energy, is the attraction energy. So, you know, you kind of get an idea what it is, right? It's this energy. And so then once you feed it, you've fed it through whatever surprise has taken place, or unusual event, or unusual situation, or unusual person, then it can grow with the anticipation and the excitement, and then the desire to have that, or do that, or be that, or be with that person. And it grows, and it needs to be continually fed. You know, it needs to be fed, because once the peak has hit, let's say, the peak of that desire, the peak of that attraction has hit, and you've kind of filled up completely with whatever you filled up with whatever you needed to express within that energy, then it starts to kind of calm down after that. It's like, okay, I've done everything I can do around this energy. I've expressed everything I can with this person around this energy. I have created, you know, it's like you're creating a painting. I've completed the artwork, right? The energy has come out, it's completed, or you're in a relationship and you're into the third, fourth year, and it's just like, okay, we've had sex this many times, and you know, it's been great, it's been amazing, but now it's just like things start to go down, the energy starts to kind of diminish, close down a bit, needs to regenerate again, right? It's not gone, it just needs regenerating. We're not always going to be up this high desire kind of energy, or this high attraction energy where everything is being attracted to you. It's a big energy that we put out. It takes up a lot of energy of our body. It's connected to the sexual energy. So this is like your part of your life force energy. A lot of big energy going out. So we need that time to regenerate it. And within a relationship in particular, because that's what I'm specializing in, we feel sometimes like it's the end of our desire for our partner, or the attraction for our partner. And yes, in a sense, it is the end of the way that you've been doing it. It is the end of what has happened up to this point. It's the end. It's over. It's dead, and it has to be reborn, right? It has to be reborn. So within you, the energy has to be reborn. It literally has to be reborn. So you have to access it You have to cultivate it again. And yeah, this is one of the more difficult things for most people to do in relationships is how do we get the desire back? I mean, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to do the same old. So very often they split up or they divorce and they're just done. I mean, they may wait a year or two, but then they've just had it. They think it's just going to come back naturally, but it's not going to. It's not going to. You have to put. Well, it could if you are the kind of person that is an explorer, an experimenter, open to possibilities. Even then you have to be at a point where it's like, okay, I'm going to open myself up. I want to have desire again. I want to feel desire again. And I'm going to open myself up to allowing desire in. So I'm going to go through a few things that you can do that can help build that desire again. Because there is a way to build it. There is a way to build up that desire. If you're at a 0 level desire point and you're bored, you are thinking that nothing is ever going to get this relationship going again. Nothing. You've tried. You feel like you've tried everything. Then I am going to challenge you, and I'm going to give you some steps that could potentially help you build the desire up again. Because it's nothing to do with your outside world. It's nothing to do with your partner. Okay, nothing. Everything out there is available to you. There's possibilities that are endlessly available to you. Okay? You can create whatever you desire, whatever you want, but it has to start within. The desire has to come within. It has to be shifted and changed and found again, accessed again, and built up again, okay? And then expressed. Then it can radiate from you. Then you can, the desire comes up, and the reason I put attraction desires again, because the desire comes through, built up, and the attraction is that energy that then manifests what is going to be attracted to you. You don't know what that is going to be, and you don't, it's best, and no, it's not that it's best, it's that you don't want to know what it is, because the more spontaneous that it is, the better that it is. The more exciting it is, the more desire you're going to have for it, right? If you know exactly what that's going to be to happen, it's not that exciting. The desire is not so big, but if you're kind of like really excited by the potential and the possibility, and this is going to happen, and I don't know exactly how, but I know it's going to, I'm going to build this desire, it's going to feel really great, that kind of radiates from your being, and you're going to attract something that's going to be very different than you expected, and it's going to be a surprise, it's going to be spontaneous, it's going to be never when you expect it. That's how most people connect with the person that they fall deeply in love with, right? Most people meet that person in the most unexpected way, in a way that they never would have expected it. Well, I said unexpected, but they would never have expected it to happen. They would never have planned that out. They would never have thought that this is the way it was going to be. It's very, most frequently does not happen like that. So that's allowing the desire to come through. And most of the time for people, it's when they've, and I'm going to take you through these steps a little bit, because it's when they have just said they've not focused on it. Okay, this is the other aspect of the naughtiness of desire. It doesn't want to be focused on. It doesn't want to be focused on. It wants you to do other things to get your body ready, to get your being organized in a place where it can then build and grow and come through. Okay, it doesn't like anxiety, it doesn't like stress, it doesn't like depression, it doesn't like pushing, it doesn't like any of these aspects that are harming your body, let's say, or making you feel out of sorts, discomfort, diseased, in a place where you're not of joy and love and all of this. Okay, it doesn't like that. Desire does not like that. So, yeah, you don't want to be there. So here we go. Let's just look at, I've got a nice little way of putting this. So we have down here, let's see, where can we see it? Energy. We have the energy here, right? Energy. The energy of desire sitting down here. This can be seen. This board doesn't fall over. Energy here. maybe it's backwards, but anyways, I just want to write it down because it makes it more clear. Some of the things that you can do to start cultivating energy, first of all, is you can start to do some deeper breathing, okay? As I said, deeper breathing. As I said, this energy comes from your lower 3 chakras, right? So you want to open up the chakras. You want to get the energy moving through your body again. And often when desire goes down in a relationship, then there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of resentment, there's a lot of pressure. You're pointing your fingers at your partner, you're not happy, you're not comfortable, you're upset about what the hell's going on here. Maybe you've been trying things and nothing's working and you just don't have the desire. And you're like, what is going on? What the hell? What the hell? You know, I want to feel desire. It feels so good to feel desire. So all the breathing is happening up high because you're in sort of a state of angst. Bring it down. Start some nice low breathing, okay? Meditative, low breathing. So that's the first thing you want to do. You know, you can practice, get your yoga practice going, do some breath work stuff. Focus on your breathing. And when you start focusing on your breathing, you start coming into, let me try this black one. You start creating presence. Okay? Right? You want to get in the present moment. You want to start to really feel presence. Like the present is all there is. The present is the most incredible, this is the most incredible presence of my life. And it just drops you into this physical reality, into your present state, into what's going on here. This is your this is your presence. You know, your presence is your future. It's your past. You pull it all in and say, all of that worry about the future, all that worry about the past is going to end right now. I'm going to be in the present. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to put myself in my present moment. And with this in order to get into presence, I mean, I'm kind of going through this a bit quickly, but I want to give you some steps to work through to create desire. Within that presence, and in order to get to that presence, you can start with a lot of gratitude, right? Gratitude. Gratitude makes you feel good, makes you feel like you are in the present. You are showing gratitude for things around you, you're showing gratitude for your life, I mean, if you can't think of anything to show gratitude for, think about showing gratitude for breathing, for being physically in a good place, physically fit, for whatever parts of your body are physically good. Be in gratitude for that. You know, just get into your present state, and doing gratitude practice really helps to do that, okay? Breathing, present, gratitude with the presence. Now, along with this, if you do some good practice around this and you're not focusing on the external, don't even think about your partner, don't even worry about what they're doing, don't bother them, don't bug them, don't poke at them, don't try to force them, okay? Focus on yourself to get your own desire back, because once your desire starts to build and you're feeling it, you will start to see the changes outside of you, okay? So as you're going through here, the next step, energy goes to the deeper breathing, the presence, and then we want to get to slowing down. Slowing down. Slowing down, okay? Now, you may be busy, you may have a lot of work to do, but I'm talking about externally slowing down is important, but more importantly, slowing down internally, okay? And the way to do that is you can start physically actually slowing down and just spend half an hour a day doing things more slowly as you're working on your presence and your breathing. You can also just visualize pulling your energy back. Pull it back, pull it back. Visualize like your energy all coming back into your body. Yeah, it's like taking all your power back and just, this helps you with your presence. This helps with creating gratitude, because you're like, instead of all of the energy going out there to throw out at whatever everybody else is doing and everything else that's happening out there, you're going to pull it back, and I'm going to focus on myself, because I need to get to a place where I'm feeling my desire again. Okay, pulling it all back in, and just feel that pulling back of the energy. Can you feel that? Just try it right now. Just pull the energy in as you're talking to me. I'm going to do it too. Can you feel a difference? I know that my voice changes. I feel more comfortable. I'm not feeling so nervous, because sometimes when I'm talking, I lose my train of thought and I'm feeling more nervous, and then I forget what I want to say. So if I pull my energy back, that really helps me a lot, because then it allows the flow of information to come out much cleaner, much more directed, right? I feel better already just doing that little exercise. You can feel it, right? Can you feel it? Put a comment. Yes, I feel it. Yes, I'm pulling my energy back. Yes, it feels good. So slowing down, you do this by pulling back your energy, and I can feel it in me. Can you feel it in you, that pulling back of energy? Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We're working towards building desire. So we've got the energy pulling back, and then once you get to this place, you're in a present state, you're feeling gratitude, you're pulling in your energy, because it's you that is going to deal with your life and your body and your desire. No one else is going to do anything for it. No one else is going to make you happy, create happiness for you, or create that amazing sex life for you, or take you on a sexual journey, unless you're in that space of first feeling the desire for something like this, feeling the desire to be in it. You're not even going to see it unless you're feeling your desire. So then while you're in this space, you can start to project and project and act and be and radiate who you are and what's coming from you, okay? So now this is the tricky part, because you have to really, while we're tapping in here, we're using our intuition. You have to really let your intuition flow. You have to let your intuition lead you, and let your intuition tell you what to do and how to do it and when to do it. That's how I do a lot of things, is allowing the intuition to lead me, allowing that greater part of me, that deeper part of me, that part of me that's really connected to my inner source, let it lead me. So I'm going to call this project who you are. And this is through your intuition. This is also you being free. This is also you through doing all of these, you're letting go of your fears, you're letting go of your anxieties, you're letting go of what people are going to think of you, you're letting go of being afraid to express what really is going on, what you really feel, what you really want, what's really happening. And as you, so expressing, project who you are, project who you are, project who you are, right? So within the desire for, in a relationship, what's coming up for you? Like, oh, I would really like to put on some sexy clothes. I would really like to have a bath and just lie there with candles. I would really like to stroke my partner's body, or I'd really like to just have a sex date with myself. I'm going to talk about that in the next video, or in upcoming videos, having a sex date with yourself. Really going in to allowing yourself to express what you need, what you desire in the moment, what desires come up. And it can be small. It can be, I really need to go for a walk. I need to connect with nature. I'm feeling this desire to draw a painting. I'm feeling this desire to go garden. I'm feeling this desire to, and as you slowly let these things out and you're working on your breathing and your presence, you're going to start to, desire is going to start to have some space and some room to cultivate. Okay, it's like you have to. It's like you're planting these little seeds, and desire needs somewhere, it needs some space to grow again, and it will start to grow. It will start to come from your body, from your being, and you will start to express it through your body. You will start to express it through your voice. You'll start to express it to your partner. Not what you need to do, but what I need, what I desire, what I feel is, what I feel I want to have right now, right? And as that is coming out and you're feeling it, things are going to start to magically appear in front of you. Those desires, those things that get you excited, get you turned on, that you don't even have any idea about right now, and I don't even want you to think about what those things that are going to manifest are. They're going to just appear. You'll be like, whoa, that is amazing, and I'm feeling so turned on by that. Wow, this person, whoa. Or, I was cultivating this recently. Desire had gone quite down low, and I was like, okay, let's do this, let's work on this for myself. And I started taking photographs of myself that I felt, and I was getting turned on by my own photographs, and taking little videos that were more sort of sensual and sexual, and sending them slowly to my partner, and just cultivating this desire in me so that I can start to see some change on my outside world, more towards what I want to feel. Like, I want to feel desire. I want to feel great desire and passion and great sexual exploration. That's what I love to do. That's what I love to get involved in. That's what I feel is really part of our life force energy, right? And that desire can come not just in sex with your partner. It can come in you being more creative. It will come out in you being more creative. It will come out in you expressing yourself in all sorts of unique and amazing ways. So this is the energy of desire. And as the energy of desire builds, that attraction starts to happen, because it's part of you attracting what it is you are feeling, right? You're attracting what it is you are feeling. So all of these steps that I've mentioned, here's your energy here, and it's low at the moment here, it's down here, it's not cultivated, or it's just sort of dormant, waiting for something to happen, waiting for you to plant some seeds and help it out. And you start breathing, you create presence and gratitude, slowing yourself down, your inner energy, bringing it down so that you have some space. You start projecting more and more who you really are, what you really want, what's coming up that's new for you. And then you get desire wanting to express itself, and attraction of those things and those people and those events that are going to help you feel that desire even deeper. Okay? This is a way to start building it again. You don't have to experiment. I am just putting it out there. I'm not saying that this is the be all end all, but if you don't experiment, if you don't try, you will never know, right? You will never know. So give it a try, experiment. I would love for some of you to go through this, and I will put this in the description as well, so you have it written down. I don't know how well you can see this, or if you're probably looking at it backwards. I'll put in the description. Go through some of these things and start getting yourself into a place where you are cultivating your desire again, and experiment with the possibilities, experiment with alternative ways of connecting to this energy, this sexual energy, this life force energy, this energy of desire, which when you have it, when you're feeling it, and you start to radiate it, and you're getting this attraction back of desire, it's, for me, it is just like the most incredible energetic dimension to be in. You're just alive and you're vibrating and you're excited and you're maybe a little scared and you're having a good time and things are like blossoming around you. You know, the seed has grown and it's like this, this beautiful flower, right? It's turned into this beautiful, beautiful flower, and it's just vibrant and exuberant, right? So, and it will be like that for whatever period of time. And yeah, at some point, you know, desire needs to take a little break and then just calm itself and relax and have some quiet time, because it needs to generate again. And so don't get upset when you go there. Just know that it needs to cultivate all over again, and it needs to regenerate itself. All right, so this is my energy session for today. Please comment, let me know, how are you cultivating your desire? How did this go for you? Let me know if this is where to lead you. How did you feel going through this step process? I would love to hear from you. And if you and your partner want to jump into a journey together to cultivate desire, that's what I've created Deeper Us for. Okay, it's a sacred sexual journey. It's a journey to cultivate desire. It's offering you these exercises that are unique and different and unusual and help bring you together in a different kind of bring this attraction of the two of you together. No, bring you together in a different way. Bring you together in a way that's exciting and different and unique and unusual. And I said unusual. Just it's a place to cultivate your desire again for each other, and that's what I want to offer you, and that's what I experiment with and offer to my audience, so that because I just hear by so many people that the desire's gone. Where's the desire? Where's the desire? Hello, desire, where are you? Come back, come back. It's here, and it wants you. It wants to come out to play. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you give this a try, and I will see you again very soon. Much lovemaking.